everybody. Welcome to Vision One Media Artist Shoutout. My name is Ella Beth. I'm your host today. And today's guest is someone who I just met, but I'm really excited to talk about. It sounds like he's got some cool things going on and is also a fairly accomplished musician, played all over these parts of America, so that's pretty cool. So I'm really excited to chat with him about music and his business. So without further ado, it's GOODRUM. Good.
Yeah.
It's good,
That'll
everybody.
Work. Good. That'll work. That'll work.
Do you ever go up to somebody and just be like, hey, like, what's good? I'm good. And they're like, what?
Yeah, I get that a lot, you know, because I am good.
You are good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. But nah, the joke of my life is, oh, you're a drummer? Oh, man, what's your last name? GOODRUM. Oh, man, and you're good on the drums. Okay, cool. GOODRUM. All right, nice, man. Yeah. Or, like, they take the D out and they be like, GOODRUM. Oh, do you drink? You're like, hey, you know, okay. All right, that's a nice turn, you know. But, yeah, it's pretty cool.
As a good conversation starter.
Yeah.
You know, more or less.
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself. Why did you choose the drums? Because we were talking a little bit before and you just, like, you know, you're fairly sold out to it. Like, it's your thing. So tell me about why the drums?
Man, my dad. So, shout out to my dad, David GOODRUM.
Shout out to David GOODRUM.
Dad. He plays everything.
Okay.
And, but
I'm so jealous of those people.
Yeah, you know, like, dude, sing, play drums, keys, bass. And he plays the keyboard, you know, like, primarily, but I seen him play the drums once, and I was like, man, you know what? I see the cymbals, like, I see all of these different pieces, like, I want to do that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And it started out with me beating on the wall in the kitchen.
Okay.
And using the fridge and some pots and stuff like that for cymbals. And he was like, all right, dude, it's time to get you a kit. You seem like you want to do it. And,
about that time.
like, yeah, man, you breaking too many pots. You know, like, I got to replace this wall every month. Like, chill out, you know. And so from that point on, he got me a little kit. And he sat me in front of, we had like this little green, like love seat or whatever, and he put the radio in front of me. It's this jazz station in Florida, 93.9. And he was like, you want to play? I want you to play everything on this radio. And at the time, I just had like a snare, this little hi-hat, you know, whatever it was, and a kick drum, and I went for it, and that was it. Like, it was over with from there. And, you know, he put me through school. I went to Fort Lauderdale Christian School, and that's where I first learned how to read music. So, cool. You know, learning different notes and stuff like that. And and it just grew on from there. Yeah.
What would you say that learning to read music has been a huge plus as a drummer? Because, you know, a lot of musicians out there, I'm primarily just a hearing and learning musician. I'm not so much of a reader. So speak to that.
Yeah. I mean, when you know it, you know it. When it's in you, it's in you. I'm not knocking school. I'm not knocking reading music, but I can say it's helped me tremendously, like, throughout my career as being a musician and understanding what I'm doing. And it opened my eyes to rhythm dictation, music theory as a whole, placement, phrasing, notation. It just opened up a whole new world.
Yeah.
Another guy played a big role in my life, Mr. Stratton. He was one of my music teachers throughout elementary and middle school. And he always told me, he was like, man, you know, you're already doing half of this stuff.
Right.
It's just a matter of it being on paper.
Right.
You know, and you actually seeing and understanding what you're doing. And he was like, man, once you got that understanding, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like, definitely, I mean, I tell all musicians, if you have the opportunity to go to school or to just learn music or learn how to read, go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, it's just another tool in the tool bag.
Yeah, got to. Got to.
For real. Yeah. So you started young, you played throughout school, you had some amazing mentors and teachers, and you learned all the theory and everything. What was the deciding factor in taking you into being a full-time musician?
Once again, my dad. So back at home, I'm from Florida, originally Pompano Beach, Florida. It's down south. So it's more like a quartet scene. I was brought up in church, church musician all my life. So in that, you have like different revivals, you got different conventions. We call them singings. So you got like different groups that come together, you know, every 2 months or every other month, you know, and they have concerts throughout the year. So with my dad already being a well-known musician, he would kind of like just patch me in on different shows and different concerts, or I have to play at different revivals or for different conventions and stuff like that. And he was like, son, if this is something that you want to do, like, go for it. Like,
that's so awesome.
Go for it. I got your back. Like, let's do it. And he was like, you know, the sky's the limit. Do you want to go to school for it? Like, where do you want to go? And I said, Georgia. And
wow.
And at first, like, it was kind of shaky. Like when I came out of high school, I had a couple buddies. My friend Bob, he's a killer bass player. He went to Berkeley, in Boston. He was like, man, good, bro. Like, man, this is where you need to be at. Like, come to Berkeley, man. You know, and everybody knows, like, all the musicians knows.
Like Berkeley, it's Berkeley.
Man, you go to Berkeley, like, that's it. You know, it's a wrap. And you know, I thought about my dad. You know, like, he was like, man, son, you got to choose your own lane. Like, you know, that may not be for you. You know, it may be something different. You said Georgia, like that may be for you. You know, if that came, you know, that came to you. So, and I went for it. And Atlanta Institute of Music. I ended up going to Atlanta Institute of Music.
AIM, cool.
AIM.
I know that name.
AIM.
I know that name.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AIM. And what caught my eye with AIM was I seen a clinic or a shot with Chris Coleman on it, and like that's like one of my favorite top 5 drummers. And I was like, bruh, if he's going there or if he's teaching there, like, bruh, I gotta go.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Like that's it.
Like
that's
I gotta
so cool.
do it. You know, so so I end up going there. Funny story. You have to do an audition to get into the school. So the first time I did the audition, I didn't get it.
Okay.
I didn't make it. And mind you, this is me and my dad. We flew from Pompano Beach, Florida, all the way to Atlanta, you know, and I was like, man, like, Dad, like, maybe this ain't for me. He was like, no, son, this for you. This is part of the process. Like, this is a challenge. And one of my professors, well, at that time, Craig Harper, he was like, man, you got it. You know, it's just come back.
Right.
Come back.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Right.
Just come back. Like, I'm going to give you a chance.
That's cool.
Come back. You know, instead of sending me home and saying, hey, that's it, like, that's done, he was like, no, man. Like,
go do your research. Go do your work.
Yeah,
come
go
back.
do your work.
That's so cool.
Come back tomorrow.
Good on him for that.
Yeah, you know, like, and it was such a blessing because, you know, it was a lineup for auditions. Like, it was the semester was beginning to start, so it was like, it was pressing. It was April, like, everything was rolling. So he was like, man, I need you to learn this. Shout out to New Breed. Man, that book kicked my behind. Still kicking my behind to this day. But he was like, man, learn this sheet, learn this right here, come back tomorrow, and let's do it. And sure enough, man, me and my dad, man, I love that dude. We went to Guitar Center, and we bought a metronome. He was like, son, you gonna get this tonight.
Nice. Cool.
You gonna get this tonight. Whatever it is, you gonna get it tonight.
Yeah.
And man, we stayed up in that hotel all night, like to the next morning, like just playing a part, and it worked out. You know, I came back and I ended up getting into the school.
Nice.
And man, by far the best decision I ever made. I met a lot of good people, met a lot of good brothers. Man, Sterling Whiteside, Corey Foster, Tay Gatson, man, just some great people.
Yeah.
And that just helped me along the way. So, yeah, man.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. So fast forward from you coming to Atlanta and getting your start here through school and everything. Now we're in 2023 and you have a drum company?
Yes.
Tell me about that. I was like, what?
Yes.
A whole company? Cool.
I love drums so much, I decided to just jump all in and just start working on them, fixing them. I always had a hidden passion for fixing things and stuff like that. So when it came down to drums, it was like second nature. You know, it was 2014 when it came to me. When Transform Drum Goods, that's my drum company, it came to me. And it's a refurbished drum company where I refurbish old drums, make them new, wrap them, I paint them. If it's any cracks or any dings or dents, I can buff them out, fix it, you know, all of that good stuff. And and it was something I prayed for. It was something I prayed for. It was something that I asked for. You know, I wanted to know my purpose. What else, you know, that I needed to do in the world? You know, what was the will for my life? And I prayed for it. I asked for it. God gave it to me. And he gave me a verse, Romans 12:2. Be not conformed by the things of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And that's the foundation of Transform Drum Goods. You know, anything old, it can be new.
Yeah.
You know, it can be changed. It's never too late. It's never too late. And that's my story. You know, it was, I thought I was too late, you know, to jump into the music industry. I thought it was too late for me to learn certain things about music, about drums. But man, it worked out to where it fit.
Yeah.
You know, everything was cleaned up. It was prepped for me. My path was refurbished for me.
Right.
You know, it was designed for me to prosper and to learn from, to gain wisdom and knowledge from. So yeah, man, that's the story behind Transform Drum Goods. And you know, I just want to pass that message on to not just musicians, but the youth, communities, you know, the youth in church, or, you know, just different ministries and stuff like that. You know, that's the goal.
Power of prayer and belief is something, God gives us dreams for a reason.
Yeah.
So if you believe for something that you believe is a God-given dream, like why, you know, why is that not a path?
Yeah,
you know?
For
sure.
Yeah. And you know, and once again, something I asked for, you know, I wanted to be able to spread this message. So just a couple of months back, I just got my own drum line. Transform Drum Goods has a drum line now.
Cool. Congratulations.
Thank you. I have 8 kids. Man, they're amazing, all of them. So I got some stuff launching out for them. So yeah, it's exciting.
But you said 8 kits, right? With a T.
Yeah.
I was like, you didn't mention you really had a family. I was like, no kids, no. But I'm sure they are like your kids.
Yeah, they are.
Absolutely, they should be. You know, you created them with passion and love and absolutely. Yeah, they're your babies for real. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. So tell everyone, you can speak to this camera, tell everyone where to find your drumline, where to find your website, where to find you.
All right, so you can find me at Transform Drum Goods. That's on Instagram, Facebook, you name it, whatever it is, Transform Drum Goods, that's where you can find me. The website is transformdrumgoods.com. You can DM me, message me, email me, and I can get back to you. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming and being a guest on the show.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you as well. It's really nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
And if you're an artist from around the area, or perhaps you're from Florida or even further away, but you're in Atlanta or you're visiting Atlanta and you'd like to be on this show and be a guest and artist with us, we would love to have you. You can reach out to us at Vision One Media ATL on Instagram. You can reach out to me personally on Instagram at Ella Beth elibeth.music, and let us know that you want to come and join us, or if you know someone that you think would be interested in it, please share our YouTube page. It's Vision One Media. You can write to us on Gmail, Vision One Social. We're Vision One Media on Facebook. So go find us, check us out. We'd love to hear from you if you're interested in working with us. But you have been a great guest, so thank you for coming along.
Thank you.
And we will see you all next time.
See you later.